Hi, my name is Mukund. I'll be your cameraman today for the Wu Hao Tai Chi seminar taught by Master Jimmy Wong. I'll give you a quick tour of our school. So we are the headquarters of the USA Chin Wu Federation in Dallas, Texas. This is the front lobby of our academy.
Anybody notice? We're live, by the way. Because I was trying to let people from overseas watch our class. It's good. Continue. Anybody watching?
7.
Okay. Hello, everybody. We're here. We're making it live now, so weather's getting cold today in Dallas. Hopefully it will snow so we can get to see the snow. We get to see the snow in Austin? Okay. I guess some of the people are still not here yet, so we're going to get started without that. So we promise the people from other countries that it started at 9:15. In America, we're always on time. Right? I don't know if you think the Chinese are always late, but this time I'm on time. So, okay, today we talk about the structure, we talk about body mechanics, how to train, and how to Tai Chi. But before I do that, I want to talk just real simple question that people ask. Why should I learn Tai Chi? Why do I learn Tai Chi? What's the benefit of learning Tai Chi? As you know, everybody knows that Tai Chi is done in China for many, many years. And just the older people is doing it, like me and you. Older people do Tai Chi. And young people don't do Tai Chi. Because they, in the park, they practice. So it's like a social gathering. And after that, they have a great meal, and they go home, and everyone's happy. And because they do it early in the morning, because nobody is going to get up, the young people are not going to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, waiting for the sun to come out and do Tai Chi. Not going to happen. So the older people, all the time, they will get up early in the morning and do it. So for many, many years, people think Tai Chi is for old people. All right? So they think it's for old people. It's not for old people. It's for young people to prepare themselves to learn it so they keep themselves healthy for the rest of their life. So talking about that, our human body needs some kind of exercise, some kind of mind exercise. The Tao, the Taoism, what you want to call it, have 3 ideas to talk about. They talk about the universal power, which is the heaven or the sky, and the earth, which we are standing on, and this is the human body. So in the whole world, there's a human body. Now we're not counting the buildings around the human body, the sky, and the earth. So as a human body standing on the ground here, we have energy coming off on the ground from gravitational force pulling us. And we have compression coming from the top, from the sky. So from the heaven, they're squeezing us. So it's no fun. So that's why when we get older, we get shorter. Did you notice your grandparents get shorter? When we get older, we all do because of compression. But if you practice Tai Chi, you're going to get taller. Okay? Because we keep our body straight. So that's one reason why we need to practice Tai Chi. So it's very important we keep our body straight. And today we're going to talk about why we need to keep our body straight, how the energy travels. We're going to talk about the methods to train to get that. Okay? This human body, as you know, there's 3 things we cannot avoid. Definitely cannot avoid. We always have a thought, right? We can't run away. You sit here, something comes up. And then we always have feelings. From the thought, we have the feeling. So when we have a feeling, we have emotions. All right? So these two things never run away from anybody. Me and you, the same in this way. Maybe you have a bad thought and I have a good thought. That's only different, but you have a thought. So if you have a bad thought, you will get bad feeling, right? Very simple. And then you're emotionally going to be disturbed. Very simple. So if someone had a good thought, it's a happy kid, then you have good feeling, then you emotionally stable. But the thought doesn't go away. The feeling doesn't go away. Now, you say, well, what happens if I can control the thought? So if I can control the thought, then I control everything. Can we control the thought? Maybe somebody can. Maybe somebody very high level they can. Some people cannot. So because of that, in 2011, I decided to do something about my life. I traveled around to understand why people are sitting down meditating for hours. Maybe they're trying to control the thought. Maybe they're trying to analyze the thought. Maybe they're trying to see something. So I went to Thailand. It's a very famous meditation place. I went over there. I went to the Zen meditation or Vipassana meditation or sitting down meditation or mindful meditation, whatever you want to call it. So I went to this 10 days training. It was very interesting. But I still haven't found my answer that I wanted. And from there, I flew to India. Famous Indian Rishikesh. Everybody knows the land of divine, you know, and the land of mindfulness. Everybody go there to do yoga and do meditation. I still couldn't find much of an answer. Then from there, I went to China. I went to some of the mountains, meet some of the people, and they tell me, oh, you sit down, you can think of the stocks and all that, and you can analyze it, you can play with it, and you can fix it, you know. So it's as simple as that. Still not satisfied, and I went to Burma, which is Myanmar, we call it. Well, you know Burma, Myanmar, it's near Cambodia and Laos. So I went there, and same thing, I went to the same meditation classes. So we've gone for almost 2 years, I mean 2 months. So I went there, but this class is a little bit interesting because you can discuss. And the other class you cannot discuss. So you can discuss. So we go to 1 week of meditation, then you, and then the chief abbot or the chief priest, we picked up a day, and everybody sit down and talk. One very interesting question somebody asked. In this kind of places, usually you get spiritual people looking for spirituality. I may be half spiritual, I'm not sure, but I was going there to find out. There are a lot of holy people, there are a lot of serious people, and there's some monks also attending these kind of classes because the teacher is very famous and he speaks very good English. It's very unusual to find someone to teach Zen meditation, speak very, very good English. And he has a Mac and an iPad, by the way. So he get on there and Google information, and you can talk to him about anything. He's a very open-minded teacher. And he was a layman before, and he was married before he decided to go monk. So it's very interesting. So one of the monks asked a question. I want to bring this out to you to tell you, and it's a true story, a little funny, but it's a true story. One of the monks asked a question. He said, Master, he asked the chief monk, he said, this morning I was meditating, and you asked us to try to erase our thought, and it's coming in, just let it go, and let it go. And then, but this one thought came into me, which is, I was very frustrated, because the thought kept coming back. It's about something happened to me when he was a child. Very serious happened to his family. Of course, he didn't explain it. Maybe it's too personal. So, and I was very sad, and I was crying when I was meditating. And you probably heard a story like that. So he asked the master, he said, why am I doing that? I don't understand. I mean, I've been meditating for years, and why am I doing that? So the master is always very smart. He always says open questions to everybody. Well, I have an answer. So people contribute, like, oh, because you have this past history, and you haven't erased it, that's why you get this thought coming back. But don't worry about it, you can just let it go, and don't think about it, and everything will be fine, you know? Because the thought will come and go anyway. So everybody say the same thing. everybody give an answer. Of course, I'm the quiet guy. I'm not going to say anything because anything come up from me, it's not good sometimes. So he said, "Oh, Mr. Wong, the Tai Chi man. I'm the Tai Chi man. We know you do Tai Chi. So what do you think?" So, well, thoughts come in, it's natural, but shit happens. So I used to shit happens. Pardon my language, maybe I need to take it on YouTube. In the temple, I said that, but they all laughed. And even the chief priest laughed. Yeah, Mr. Wong is right. But he knew what I was saying. In other words, anything can happen to you for no reason. So you let it go. By saying that, why am I telling you the story? Because in Tai Chi, we do not think of the thought. We solve our problem, not solving the thought. Okay. So let's go back to another example of, let's say you have a good thought. You have a good thought right now. Then you have a good feeling. Then you're emotionally stable. You like the thought. So you want that thought all the time. Okay. But sometimes you get a good thought, it may not come out happy. Okay, I'll give you an example. Joe, happily married person. Okay, this example. He came home. I mean, this is a good example. I'm going to tell you how a good thought turned into something else. Joe came home and told his wife, "Oh, I hit a lottery. I got $10,000. Wow." And then his wife said, "That's a good thought, right?" His wife got a good feeling. He said, "Oh, what are you going to buy me for my birthday?" My mom just borrowed the $10,000. He said that now, from a good thought, then it turned into emotionally disturbing. From a good thought to good feeling, from this good feeling is supposed to have a good emotion, but when he answered that question, it turned into bad feeling, bad emotion. It happened everything in life. So because we have, I call it greedy. Oh, you think of advantage. But it sometimes doesn't come out that way. Now how do we solve this kind of problem in Tai Chi? Because Tai Chi is in the mind. So everything is the mind. Okay. Today we're going to talk about how we use our structure with the body methods in Wu Hao Tai Chi. Wu Hao Tai Chi have 13 body methods. And today is a cool lecture we're going to talk about. But today I'm going to talk about 7 of them. It's not enough time. We're going to talk about 7 of them. Okay. We're going to use our mind without structure and move this kind of movement that we do in a nice flowing way. Every part of the move that we do, we have to have a structure. With that structure, with our mind, we are very busy involved with our movement. Because we are involved in our movement, we don't have time to solve problems. We're not interested to solve problems. We're only interested to solve our problem, ourselves. How we stand, how we move, how we turn, how we look. We are what we're doing. We're cleaning ourselves. We're basically cleaning ourselves from the inside. I don't care who's standing outside. I don't care what my mother-in-law is thinking. I don't care about who is passing by. It's not my job. My job is to fix me, clean me up. Hopefully when you pass by, say, "Wow, you look good today." And I don't care anyway if he said it or not. I don't care anyway. But I prepare myself. Some of the Boy Scout, isn't that the logo say "Be prepared"? So what is that? What? Who's the Boy Scout here? They always say, "Be prepared." That's what it is. So what are you building? You're building your ammunition. You're building all these, what do you call your body immunity. You're trying to build an immune system so that no disease is coming in. So how that applies to what I just said? So we don't think of anything that's coming in. We don't care about anything that's coming in. We only care about this body. Sorry, I'm trying to be selfish here. I love myself. You have to learn to love yourself. Okay? Because only when you love yourself, then you can love everybody else. If you don't know how to love yourself, how can you love someone, right? So that's what you're trying to understand yourself. Fix yourself, love yourself, and continuing moving along, so people coming into you, doesn't matter. So good thoughts, great. Bad thoughts, heck, no big deal. So that's what it is. So that applies in pushing hands, like I was saying. If somebody is not doing anything, you just move it on. He doesn't know you. Somebody coming to you, and then suddenly he thinks he got you, but then you just turn around and move. You win. It's the same thing in the story I told you when Joe told his wife that, hey, I got $10,000 for a lottery ticket. His wife was very happy. Wow, I'm going to get some money for my birthday. And then Joe suddenly do a neutralize, actually not neutralize, but he's mindfully messed up and said, oh, my mother took my $10,000. That's a crazy mother. So anyway, so that's why I'm doing understanding this thing. Are you following me? Okay. I'm just telling you the story to relate to that. So for those people on the video who haven't done Tai Chi, so this is the benefit you get from doing Tai Chi. Correctly, structurally, mindfully, altogether. So there's 5 things, there's 13 things that you need to know. But there's 6 things I need to talk about. If you do the 6 things, you automatically get a bonus on the 7th thing. You do not get the bonus until you do the 6 things. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, I'm doing Tai Chi, you tell me I'm going to do all this, that's very stressful. I'm just teaching you how to love yourself. The right way, through Tai Chi. Loving yourself through Tai Chi, doing the movement. Okay. The first thing we need to do is to keep your chin in. So slowly come forward. So as he's standing here, as he's standing on the side, okay, you can see this chin here. If he stuck his chin out, you can see his ankles going this way. Okay? So you know it's wrong right away. When I was a kid, when I'm eating on the table, I'm putting my head up there, my dad would smack me in my face. So he said, pay attention on your food and keep straight. If he slouch, I get in trouble. Alright? So you have to keep it straight and keep it like that. And here, you have to tuck in a little bit, just a little, but don't tuck out. Okay? This is the first requirement that you need to have when you do Tai Chi form. I know it's easy. I know it's easy just to do it, but when you're moving, that's not easy. You know why? Because you have all this crazy thought when you're moving. You start thinking of things and you forget about it. In everyday life, we are like that. We forget about simple things in life. A lot of people say, hey, I go to the gym. It's easy. Somebody, I just talked, I went to the gym, I'm going to work out. But did they do this? They didn't. They just look out, looking at other people working out, that kind of stuff. So, or talking to someone, they're not doing things correct. So you have to keep this in. You have to keep the bottom tucked in. Okay? So this 2 thing is called 提定吊荡. 提定 means you push it in, I think, you don't. Okay. So basically, when you tuck it in, this is the highest point in your body. There is an acupuncture point here called Bai Hui. And the Indian people that do yoga, there's a chakra here, which is the point that is the highest point that faces the sky, or the heaven, whatever it's called. So this point is very important. And the lowest point is from the feet. But from the spine that's coming down here, there is a point called Hui Yin, it's a point, it's another chakra point. There is a point that connects this to the top, energy-wise, okay? Through the spine. Okay. And that point is between it's called the perineum point. That's what it is. So if you keep this straight, this point straight, so that is keeping your spine straight. Okay. So this is what you need to be doing it while you are doing the form. Understand? And remind yourself every time you move, you're doing it. Not just 2 seconds and you forgot about it. Okay. Then the next thing you have to do is you got to make sure the back is round. You see, it's 2 bones stick out, so it's round. Round is round like that. Okay, you have to be round. No bone sticking out. Yeah. But not punchy. This is wrong. He's wrong, but he's punchy. That's wrong. So you have to keep this in, tuck in, keep this round, and then hollow the chest. Now 4 things you have to do now. 2 more to go. That's a lot. Okay? You have to do this. Now you have to make sure when you do so let's say he's doing lazy man taiko. Okay. Alright. You're going to make sure the shoulder it's not tight. Not tight. And the elbow has to be sinking. What do you mean it has to be sinking? It has to be naturally landing but holding on to it. So if you say naturally landing on it, if you're not holding on it, it's going to drop, right? So it's kind of dropping, but it's staying there. That's not easy, right? Because you cannot do it until you land it. So if I land on him, he knows I'm doing it. But if I'm doing it, he knows I'm not doing it. When I'm doing it, he knows my whole body's like it. There is the power of the sinking field. Okay. This is called the elbow sinking. That's just a term. Okay. Relax your shoulder, sinking. So 6 things again. Here, and the braiding line, 1 line. Here, relax the shoulder. Okay. Round the back, round the chest, sink the elbow. So if you do these 6 things, you'll be rewarded. If you do correctly. Okay. If you don't do it correctly. If you do one incorrect, you will not be rewarded. If you think you're rewarded, I think you're just playing with your mind, thinking, hey, I got something, and you get nothing. You tell everybody, I got something I feel with you. You're lying. You didn't get anything. I know you didn't get anything. You cannot. Because these are the requirements. It's like a password to get it to open up your computer. You're missing one password. You forgot the letter 8 or something like that. You know? So you're like, okay. So that's good. You do the 6 thing. Great. Still not enough. I'm going to scare you a little bit more. Then you have to structure your angle. This angle. Let's say Stonehenge did not structure this. Remember I told you this Stonehenge angle I told you about? Let's say Stonehenge did not do this. He did the 6 things correct. Okay. So, yes, maybe he can achieve going down. That's good. But it's not enough. We want to be strong. We want to be super power strong. We want to be stable. We want to be politically, structurally correct. You know, we want to make sure everything is good. Alright? So now the angle is coming. This angle has to be good. Let's say something that happened to this hand here, and it's kind of doing like that. Like that. You know. So there's no touch here. Yeah. So, but you still keep relax you just still keep his chin in. He's still keeping his background, holding his chest, and still relax his shoulder, and doing his thinking of his elbow. And he forgot about his keeping his structure. So if you forget his structure, I'm moving very easy. Now, if you keep his structure, I can't move it. I cannot move it. You see that? Now he becomes a very strong builder. Now these are very important here. You never remember. Okay. And also, you have to bend his knee a little bit. Let's say if you keep his knee straight, just keep that. Usually, most people think that lazy man, then they keep the back straight. So if you keep the back straight, he just go. He can easily go. But if you bend a little bit, I can't move him. You keep this angle, I can't move him. See, I can't move him. I can't move him that much. I can't move him that much. Okay. Of course, there's a way to move him. Because we are an expert in pushing hands. So now you use techniques to move him. But structurally, he's strong. So if you keep the structure strong, you avoid being bothered by people on the side. You didn't avoid it. So you try to keep everything the way it should be done. So there's no outward, there's no extra thing, there's no less thing. Everything is perfect. Everything is measured perfectly. There's no greed. Hey, maybe I do this more, I get more power. No, no, no. Doesn't work that way. There's no greed. We keep everything in equal amount, which is called yin and yang, which is soft and hot, or firm, which is the next lecture I'm going to talk about. In the movement, where do you find the yin and yang? Where do you find the softness and the hardness of the form? We'll talk about next time, not today. So today we'll just talk about that. And then he also needs the tucking. Okay. So what I'm going to do today is we're going to do this with an 8 movement, everything in detail to make sure we get it right. Okay? Everybody follow? Do you have any questions here? So it's very simple, all right? So if we do all this while we are moving, good luck to you. While we are moving, we're doing this. That's not going to be easy. And if you do it, do you think you have time to let go of your mind? No, please, when you do Tai Chi, don't say, oh, I'm relaxed. I'm going to let go of my mind. Now, a lot of people like to do that. They just relax and say, oh, just let go of your mind. When you let go of your mind, that means you don't want to mind anymore. What happens? The devil will come and say hello to you. The devil will get you because you don't have a mind. You don't want the devil to come. Right? But if you look strong and stable, you're alert, you think the devil's going to come? No, he's not going to come. You say, wow, what's wrong with this guy? He's not my type. Let me get away. You know, because you're different, because you're alert, you're mindful. No devil's going to come in. So don't say, oh, I just let go of my mind. Somebody's going to take it away. You know? And they'll take you far away, and then when you wake up, you don't know where you are, then you suddenly end up in the mental hospital. It happens a lot to people that practice the wrong kind of qigong and say, hey, I'm gonna let go of my mind and then think I'm in Morocco, for example. And then when somebody wake him up and I come and say, hello, when his connection with that trip he was going, I tap on it, he disconnect the trip, and then boom, he started looking at me funny. That's it, he's in the mental hospital. It happens a lot to many people that practice very dangerous qigong. So, anyway, so we are not trying to solve any problem when we do Tai Chi. Like the thought, we're not solving the thought that I just mentioned. We don't care about the thought. Good thought come in, we look at it. Bad thought come in, so what? That's all we do. We just prepare ourselves all the time. So Tai Chi is not about fighting somebody else. It's about prepare to fight. We prepare ourselves so that our body's ready if anytime there's a fighting situation arises to us. So it's not like, oh, I'm going to punch the guy, I'm going to knock him out, I'm going to knock him fast. No, we're prepared. We're prepared. So we are self-cultivating everything from the inside to the outside. So it's very important that we self-cultivate ourselves all the time. As we start cultivating, using our mind to do this structured movement with this body method, we get intelligence. I call it Tai Chi intelligence. We get this intelligence. And this intelligence is going to make us live in this world. You know. So if you just do Tai Chi in the park, having a good time at social gathering, then you just exercising. You're not doing Tai Chi training. Tai Chi is the ultimate, the highest thing that you can have in this particular martial art or exercise, however you want to call it. So if you study Tai Chi seriously, understanding the concept of the body, understand the concept of the body mechanics, you will get more out of it than a guy who just practices and just doing it like an exercise. But they still get it. You know, they still get something. But as long as you're thinking, you get something. As long as you're standing, you're getting something. Now it's how much you want to get. Okay. So for those, for the YouTube people who are watching this, I hope you take Tai Chi seriously. And please say hi to us. Let us know which country you're from, so we know who's watching our video. Okay, good. Okay, so now we're going to move together. So we're going to move together. Come forward a little bit. So this is like a class, right? So our first movement, our first 8 movement is called bend the knees to raise the head. Not bend the knees and raise the head. So when we bend our knees from here, we stand here. When we bend the knees, we raise our hands slowly, and slowly. Okay. And don't forget, chin in. Right away, I saw somebody sticking out like, wow, I'm so good. No, stick it. Don't let people know you're good. Just let people know that. Don't mess around with me. You don't have to do something. You know, just natural. People look, they stick it. It's like a turtle, I have to stick it out. Natural, because hey, I'm looking at it. No, you just let people say, I'm cool, but I'm not looking, but I'm looking. Okay. So what I want you to do, you bend your knees and you raise your hand. When you finish bending your knees, your hands have to be here. Okay, your hands have to be here. Okay. And one more thing I forgot to mention earlier. Your upper and your lower have to match. What do you mean by that? We'll talk about it before. Your left and right have to match. We'll talk about it before. Your inner and outer have to match. So these 6 things have to match. Okay. This is another 6 things you have to do. Why are you doing Tai Chi? So there's a lot more involved. So your mind is being trained, being programmed to understand this body mechanics, to understand the structure, so you can be physically and mentally strong, not just physically strong. If you don't put your mind on it, that energy is going to be different. That's really just going to be physical energy. We need the mental energy to go with it, to drive this movement, to know exactly how much you need to move, how much you need not to move, how much to put the weight, when to turn, when not to turn. You have to use your mind to do this calculation. In the Tai Chi calculation, 1 plus 1, let's get it 2. Don't get 1 plus 1 equal to 1.5. If we get 1.5, we might be okay, but you're not getting the optimal from Tai Chi. You try to be near perfect to be 2. That's the purpose. That's why we repeat the movement. A lot of people say, hey, I finished 8 movement, I go 13, I go 24. Why not another 8? That's rational. I'm a junior student, I'm not studying that. Tai Chi is not that way. Tai Chi is like Confucius punishment. You go back, you go back, you go back, you go back, refine, go forward, come back, refine, go forward, come back. So it's like a circle of life. So you go to a problem, fix the problem, new problem, fix the problem. That's what it is. So you're refining your movement each time that you're doing it. That's why it's repeated. We're not trying to punish you. Some people say, oh, maybe you're trying to keep you here forever. No, I don't want to keep you here. I want to keep you here so you be better. Not finish, keep going, and not having anything. Okay. So our first movement, so our feet apart on your shoulder width is measuring from here. Right. And then from here, remember, keep your chin in, keep yourself tucked in by bending down, and raise your hand. Bend your knees to raise it. And you stay there. Now you check yourself and make sure your chin is in. Make sure you're tucking. Make sure you're tucking. Make sure your back is round. Make sure you don't do this. Make sure your back is round and you hollow your chest. And make sure your shoulders relaxed, your elbow is sinking. And when you do that, then your spine will be straight structurally and correct. Okay. So from here. And then from here, we shift to the left and we turn. So as soon as we shift to the left, we use this area. Remember the last lecture I talked about this area? I call it the quad. We talked about it last time. One of the Tuesday and Thursday talk. We talked about the quad. So the quad will turn from here. So here, pivoting from the foot. So the quad will turn. So when the quad turns, this turn. So the entire movement comes from the quad to rotate this. You don't stay here and rotate this. No, you use this to turn it. You use something else to turn it. You don't turn it. If you just turn it, that turn is useless. It's not mindful. That's physical. We're not supposed to use physical. We already have physical standing here. We want to use as little effort that we can because we're stingy. We're trying to save money. We're trying to save energy. We want to store energy. We don't want to generate energy. So we want to use as little energy that we can by using a distal area to move our body so our devil will not know. So our enemy will not know. So if I punch you, I don't want him to know my fist is coming. He saw someone else is coming by the time he sees it, my hand landed on his face. Okay? So we use the hip or the quad or the pelvis region and then we rotate it. To rotate it. Alright? So the hand rises, and then we shift to the left, and we turn. Suddenly, you notice that this hand is up, right? Right? But it's not going up right away. It's going up gradually based on how much I took from the bottom. But you see that? So this is how lower and upper match. If I raise this up, I'm not still doing that. It's not matching, right? You have to match. Now, what do you mean by matching? Very good example. Mike. So Mike, if Mike is standing here, and we tell Mike, mirror. Can Mike look at the mirror? Whoa, is he looking at you? Okay, Mike, look at me. Look at me. No, look at me. Look at me. Is Mike looking at me? Everybody knows that. Look at the mirror first. You don't look. If you look at the mirror, is Mike looking at me? Yeah. Mike's looking at me. So, Mike, look at yourself. Is this Mike looking at him or this Mike looking at him? Wow. This is a fake Mike. This is a real Mike. This Mike is looking at this Mike. This Mike is looking at this Mike. Now, this we all know is a real Mike. Now, what the hell is this fake Mike always following him? Correct? So Mike look at me. Is this Mike looking at this Mike? No. Now look at your fake Mike. He's looking again. That pisses you off. He's looking every time he's looking. He's matching. He's matching. It's very important that we are matching. You see that now? And he's matching exactly the same amount by Einstein calculation, whatever you call it. He's matching 1 plus 1 equal to 2. This damn fake Mike over here, following him everywhere he goes. It's driving him nuts. And this is what I want you to do. So when you're doing this movement, when you're going from here to there, you have to match every part. At the same time, you have to keep the angle, you have to keep the structure, and you have to keep it this darn sixth thing I just told you. You don't want to do that anymore. But if you do it, that's 5-star, okay? Otherwise, 2-star. Otherwise, you're like those guys in the pop. I'm not saying everybody in pop do it that way, but the non-serious people. Okay? So you have to match every part. Now you say, well, let me think about it. Oh man, no, if we start thinking about it, it's not gonna work. So it takes time. It takes time. You do one at a time. If you can keep the chin in and tuck in all the time, we have hope. If you cannot do it, there's no more hope. You just be the guy who's exercising Tai Chi, and you still be healthy, but you're not going to be mindfully strong, or alertness, or mindful, or whatever. Okay? So as we go from here, and we turn, as I'm turning, when I finish turning, this hand will be up. Why do we do that? Because the form requires you to do that. Because our form requires you to do that. So when that happens, and then when we sing, I'm using here. So when I finish here, this thing also finish. Okay? But I follow. Alright. I'm going to do one more move and we'll do it together. So from here, now from the next move, there's several ways of doing it. Sometimes you watch my video, I'm doing this way. Sometimes you watch this video, I'm doing this way. You wonder which was the right way. In Tai Chi, there is a way. And when you get to a high level, there's no right and wrong way. The right and wrong way only happen when you're not matching. Do you understand? So if one of my videos is going from here, and I start from here, and I move, I'm still moving. There's another video you saw me coming down here, and I go from here. I'm still matching. Everybody see? So don't check on Milton and say, hey, Sifu, don't do it this way. No, Milton will say, oh, Sifu is Sifu. He's higher level, that's all. That's a good one. He will say that. But it has nothing to do with that. It has to do with how you're matching it. So it's like Mike, from here, look, he's look. When Mike goes slowly, the fake Mike also will go slow. You think what will ever happen when Mike turn around fast? That crazy microwave will go slow? No. He go fast, you go fast. You go slow, you go slow. This is what we call matching. So matching is very important. So when you match, what do you get? You get harmony. First of all, you get total harmony. So when you match, that means yin and yang match, you get harmony. When you get harmony, you get absolute power. You get potential energy. Otherwise, you get half. So if yin and yang is a match, you will not get the full 100% power. So the whole purpose of doing Tai Chi, like I said, is to keep our cell matching, to make sure everything is correct, make sure all structurally correct, make sure yin and yang come together as one. And that's where you get the power of Tai Chi. That's why Tai Chi is called the ultimate also. Okay? So let's move together here. So from here. So we bend our knees and we raise our hands slowly. And then we turn. And then from here, when we sing, and we sing, and then we're going to try to bring this down this time. And then we shift forward. And you check your angle, alright? You check the angle to make sure that this is here, this is below the, next to the elbow. Open just a little bit, yes. And you look straight. If you look down, what happens? The spine becomes bent. That's right. And lazy man time is always near the eyebrow. Always near the eyebrow. Okay? Very good. Okay. Then the next move from here, we shift back. We'll bring your right hand back. We match with your left hand. And then we'll bring it down to your waist. We do open and close half step. Okay. I want to talk about this move here. From here, watch this stuff. From here. From here. When I sit back, I shift back first. So as I'm shifting back, you see this right hand is coming down. So coming down. So when I'm halfway here, I'm going to sink all the way, sitting even more back. Then I'll bring it down. And then when I'm open to do this move, then I have to match it and match the quad. So from here, my quad, when I'm doing this, my quad also open to do this. But it's from here that I open to move it. Because everything starts from the bottom. We walk like this. We walk like this because we walk from here. So things start from the bottom. Not start from the top, start from the top of the meaning. So we use the powerhouse from here, which is our quad, which is our pelvis area. Or hip area, whatever you want to call it, hip system. So from here, so I'm shifting back, so I'm using it. I'm shifting back here. And then from here, when I sing, I open it down, and then I start shifting forward, shifting forward, shifting forward, shifting forward, and then I finish with it. And then I check to make sure this and this are the same level. And some of you are putting it up, it's the wrong way. We have to do it the right way. Even though you do the 8 requirement, that's great, but you still have to do the right way. Like how you drive a car, similar to driving a car. The same thing, do the right way. And make sure this and this is the same way. Okay? Let's try. Okay? Everybody just try. Alright? Now you bend your knees and you raise the hand. And then you shift to the left and you jump. And then you sing. And you go right and forward, and you shift forward. Check to make sure this and this. Check your angle, check the angle. And then you shift back. Keep moving. From here, we step back, and then we sing again. And then from here, we sing all the way, and we rotate, we rotate, we rotate, and we rotate. And then we shift to the right, and then we come to the front to 9 o'clock. And we'll bring both hands up, and then put the left hand down, sit down, shift to the left, and we shift forward to 50-50, right here. And then we turn to brush knee and a palm strike. Okay, very good. Okay, so then we can, so then we can do that. Go. So to do that, I'm going to check to make sure this and this is the same level. Check. And you step back, bring all the way down. He's going to rotate. He's going to pivot. And then he's going to bring both hands up. Okay, bring both hands up. So now, sometimes we talk about an angle here. We also have angle here. Let's say stone hand read, if it's like this way. We forgot, because like this way. We put a leg this way. I move him very easily. So let's say you open up here. I can't move it. So that it's all structurally correct. This is how you structure the style for stability. You don't know you're stable until somebody touches you. The building doesn't know you're stable until something blows it away. Standing there doesn't mean you're stable until somebody gets touched, somebody gets blown. The same thing. So if he's doing this, he thinks he's fine. But I know he's not fine. But when you do that, I know he'll be fine. I can't do it. So he's very strong. He's very strong. He's very strong. He's very strong. See, it's all structurally correct. So when we do Tai Chi, it's very important that you train this way, so you be structurally strong all the time. I know in a country now we're talking about building the wall. This is the wall. You want to build this wall. Maybe President Trump is right. In Tai Chi, I don't know about anything else. But you're building the wall. You know, the famous wall that the whole world is listening to what America is going to say, we need the wall. We are building it every time when we do Tai Chi. This is the down wall. Okay? That's how strong it is. Nothing is going, this is a wall. See that? That's a strong wall. Nothing's coming. Nobody's coming into this wall. Okay? Alright, so next move. So you sink, you shift forward, and you shift forward. And then you stop right there. At 50-50, he will turn. Let's say he doesn't do it. Let's say he doesn't do it. You shift all the way, and then you turn. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't move you. Again, you go 50-50, and you turn. He moved me. He moved me. At 50-50, when he turns, the power is at the optimum turn. Because he's turning from 50, not to 50, he's turning from 50 to 70 to make the car move. So when you drive a car, you know, the car, you know, when you're driving, there's a lot of water is raining, and then when you press the brake, when it's going like this, the car zoom, go like this. You don't brake and then go like that, it always goes zoom like that, very strong. It's like those kids play those merry-go-round. If they run around, you jump up and then, what do you call it? Merry-go-round? I don't know. I'm not sure, but that's what it is. So basically, that's what it is. So from here, he's going to move, and then I'm going to go. See that? I'm going to go. So at this point here, if he keeps this angle, and he bends his knee forward there, easily, I'm moving. Very easy. But if you open here, now moving, I can't move it. So let's say he just only keep on, I still move. Let's say he do this one, he will do this one, I still move it. So you have to be aligned. All of it has to be aligned to get it correct. So if he keep it aligned, I can move it. He's strong. I can move it. He's very strong. Very strong. This is an Iron Man. He's soft from the outside. He's an Iron Man. It's better than an Iron Man. You say he's not hard. He's soft from the outside. He's soft, but he's strong from the inside. So that's why they say Tai Chi. It's like a cotton, but wrapped around in an iron. That's what it is. Okay. So that's good. Okay, everybody got it? So I think we talked about the last one also. So the next thing from here, okay, everybody together from this one. Alright? And then we bring the right hand down. Okay, the way we bring our right hand down is using the quad to bring it down. We just turn this way. So in other words, we turn this way. So from here, we bring it down, all the way down to here. Alright. And then we shift forward, and we stack, and we do a double hand grab. Yeah. do a double hand grab, and we step forward, and we do a double punch. Okay. All right, and then from here, we step back to tighten the holes. Now, how do we tighten the holes? We don't just use the hand to tighten the holes. We use the quad to tighten the holes. So from this movement, for example, I'm going to do this so you can take this. From this movement, for example, from this movement, for example, double punch. So I step back again, and then my hand is here. And when I'm closing this, I use here to close this, to close this. So when I close the bottom, this is also closed. Everybody see that? That's just called matching. You have to match. Alright? The power comes when yin and yang match, upper and lower match, left and right match, inner and outer match. Match, match, match. You get absolute power. Okay? So from here, alright, and then we step back, we bring the right hand back, to bring it up, open your palm, and left leg forward, and shift forward. And again, you keep your angle. And you bring both hands back, finger touch finger, and you drop. As you drop, and you rise this, and your body slowly rises. Okay? And then when you up to here, your legs are straight, but not straight, but just nearly straight. And then you're going to start bending your knees as the hand go down slowly. Go down slowly, 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 slowly. And your hand is down here. And then you drop your hand down. And then slowly you get up. And then you finish. Okay? So let's try this. Move forward a little bit. Let's try doing the whole A movement. We do left and right. Okay? Left and right, all on the same. Okay. Ready, position, and begin. Okay. Make sure you keep your chin in, and you're tucking. Make sure it's aligned, one straight line. Round your back, hollow your chest. Relax your shoulder and sink your elbow. Keep your angle near your armpit area. Keep your angle. Keep yourself tucking all the time. Look at 180 degrees. Don't specifically look at one point. Think of your movement. Put your mind on it, how you rotate and how you pivot. Remember, Tai Chi is not just movement. It's more than that. You have to do the 6 things I just mentioned. You're going to make sure everything is matching. From top and bottom, to left and right, to inner and outer. They all has to be matching. At the same time, you have to understand the yin and the yang of the movement. The softness and the firmness. Okay? And use your mind to direct all the movement. So I said, I believe if we use our mind correctly with our physical movement, I think we can get true spirituality of the Tai Chi movement. Keep going. That's why Tai Chi is called the ultimate, or Tai Chi Chuan is called the ultimate boxing. Because Tai Chi is a martial art. It developed from a martial art. But today, everybody uses it for exercising, for mental exercising. And some people use it for spirituality. So as you can see that with those requirements that you follow, you are actually doing meditation or meditation motion because you have stillness in it inside the movement. After having said that, I hope everybody will take Tai Chi seriously and train hard. 2019, everybody stay healthy. Because if you're healthy, you'll be in harmony. If you're harmony, then you finish. We'll be happy. So true happiness come about. True happiness come about because we keep our body healthy and we keep ourselves in harmony, and that's why we get happiness. Thank you very much. All right, good luck to everybody. Say hello to us. Let us know where you come